guys, Howard here from the Art Gear Guide. Thanks very much for joining me. Well, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be getting my new studio soon, and obviously with the power of editing, you're going to see the new studio in this video. But for now, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to show you the reasons why I needed this studio. It wasn't a case of, just wanting my own space. There was an element of, I needed a space somehow. Whether it be, a lockup or something like that, but preferably what it is that I have now, which is the this beautiful garden studio thing that I have coming. But like I say, I wanted to show you the reasons why. And so this is my art setup at the minute. And bearing in mind, this video isn't really so much about art. I know I do a lot of drawings, I do a lot of art, but it's first and foremost a review channel. And so I have a lot of products, which you would expect, and I just do art to help demonstrate those products. So I know it's a mixture of art and review, but it's primarily a review channel. Now, while I'm talking here as well, I'll have some images coming up of what this desk looked like when I first started out doing these reviews, and you can get a bit of a better understanding as to how it's kind of like growing like some sort of monster over the years. Now, the thing is, because of my injury when I was serving in the army, I'm unable to work. I'm unable to go out into the world and work a proper job the way a proper husband and father should do. And so we live in a very small house, and it's my fault that we're in this house, and the situation we're in is down to me. It's down to my injury and my inability to work a proper job and to earn proper money. So I'm going to show you the living room. So this here, where my art is the corner of the living room. And so like this is our sofa, door leading to our front hall and our kitchen and all of that. Two-seater where my wife would sit, little coffee table. There's Co's bed. There's Co there. You can't see him because of the light. There we go. Just chilling. And our TV over there. Now, so you can see from my wife's perspective, she has had to watch this grow over the years. And when she sat here on an evening, this is what she sees. And of course, on an evening, I've got all these lights on and what have you, and my microphone all set up and all the rest of it. But worse than that, because, I've run out of space on the desk, it's growing up high. It's all encroaching out across the floor. Now, this stuff here that's on the floor I would put it on the chair on an evening after I finished. It's just there for the time being. But I've got stuff over here which I've got to review, like water brushes from Derwent and stuff like that. Those macaroon pencils and some other pencils there as well that I've got to review. I've got my colour magazines, which I write articles for each month, but it's one of the best magazines out there for colour pencil artists. And on my desk, I've got my laptop and my monitor just to help me. It's better to have that monitor for video editing. It just gives you more space to edit. And then I've got all my pencils there stacked up in those drawers, and that's not even it's most of the pencils that I would use for myself personally. But then obviously I've got under my desk here, I've got loads of stuff that I still got to review yet. You can see there. And then way under the desk where all those cables are, you can see there's boxes in there as well, which has got loads of pencils and products that I've still got to get round to reviewing yet. You can see there, I got this packet here of Prismacolor Markers quite a while ago, and I've still got to get round to reviewing those yet. because they're quite difficult to get here in the UK, and I really wanted to get a set, and I haven't even used them yet properly or anything like that. You can see here just little bits and bobs that I have at the side of me for when I'm drawing, and in the background there I've got all my Copic markers. Just let me show you. So all my Copic markers, there's pencils down there as well, loads of like pencil sets here. Some of them I've still got to get round to reviewing. More markers, ArtX markers, style file markers, Spectrum Noir markers, and like I say, more pencils over there that I've got to review. But you can see for yourself, I mean, it for all you guys out there, artists and what have you, I'm sure you're looking at it going, oh, it looks beautiful. It's I'd love to have all of that stuff, and I am in a very, very privileged position. I completely understand that, which is the reason why I do so many giveaways and what have you, because I'm only in this position because of you guys. But also, you can understand why my wife wants this gone, and so I will be out in the studio very, very soon, but you will see it in this video, because that is, of course, the power of video editing. And what I will say is, once I'm out in this studio, I will be a lot more productive. One of the biggest problems about being in the living room and you know, trying to create videos and things like that, it was down to the fact that when my wife or my daughter is here at home and they're sat in the living room watching TV, I can't really do much in the way of video editing or audio narration for Patreon or anything like that, because I need to have the room silent. I need it to be quiet. I can't have noise in the background while I'm doing these videos, and so it's unfair for me to ask Vicky to get up and go into the kitchen. So the only time I can do it is when they're not here, and that's only a small window during the day. I mean, like, I know it just depends on, because their schedules kind of like staggered. You know, one's here and the other one's not, and it just jumps about like that. So I do my videos when they're not here, but it's just a nuisance in any case. And so once I'm outside, I'll be able to do it when I want, as often as I want. But more importantly as well, I'm going to be able to do live streams a lot better when I'm out there also, because I'm not going to be constrained to a certain time slot. When I was doing the live streams before, I had to do it on a certain day where my wife wasn't here, she was at work, and it had to be at a certain time. But now I can do it a little bit later, or do it on a certain day, or whatever, because it's my space and nobody's going to come into it, and it's going to be quiet, and so it's going to be just absolutely perfect for me. But anyway, so this is it. So this is the old one. Take a good look. Okay, guys, and so this is the new one. This is the studio, this new studio that I have been given this wonderful opportunity to have and to be able to work in. So as you can see here, I'm obviously inside it, and there's double doors here. There's like a little veranda thing on the outside there, and little outside and inside doormat, because walking over the grass. So the house is back over there. I don't know if you can see it there, the kitchen door there, or the door that leads into the kitchen. And so I've got to walk across the grass, and when it's wet like this, obviously I don't want the inside of it getting all dirty. And also I'm going to apologize for the audio, because my mic is a USB mic, so I hook it up to the computer, but this camera doesn't have like a slot for me to put it into, and anyway, the mic is too big. So I'm just using the microphone that's on the actual camera. So anyway, like I say, there's double doors there. which are really good for whenever the weather's hot, which it has been. It was like really nice weather last week, but it's freezing cold now at the minute. It's been snowing and everything. But anyway, I can open those doors out. As you walk in to the right here, there's like these drawers. Now, these drawers were in my daughter's room, but as you can see, they look like a filing cabinet, and she hated them. So we put them in here, and they fit in perfect. And I've just got things in here like pencils, small tins of pencils, that type of thing. Down at the bottom here, there's actually pads of paper under there, some empty tins here, and then in this one here, a lot of my drawings are there. Just let me move these pads, these things out, but you can see some of my drawings and what have you are in there. I wanted to be able to keep the paper, the drawings and what have you out of, to make sure that whenever it gets cold that they're not exposed to the cold. I've got a little heater here, which is perfect for the way things are at the minute. This is my desk that was in the living room. Now, you can see from when it was in the living room, I had no room underneath it. It was all jam-packed with stuff. And when I was sat at the desk working, I could barely even put my feet under it. So I was kind of like sat off to the side. My back was twisted. It was horrible. And when I was sat at this desk, I had my monitor and laptop on there as well. So I didn't really have easy access to the markers and the coloured pencils and things. The art supplies that I would be using. But nevertheless, now I can just grab hold of whatever I need and be able to put it back fairly easily. As you can see here, I've got a few sets up here. The lights are all, so obviously I've got electricity in here as well. So, but you can see there that the lights just light up the area perfectly for me. When I'm doing my speed drawings, I have this camera here. Now I will be setting this up as well so that I can use do live streams. I've got a couple of webcams up here as well. You can just see them there, that I need to hook up to the little box thing that I have for doing live streams. But I'll get round to that another day. So anyway, as you can see, this is my desk for drawing. Then if we just pan over here to the left, this white desk here that you see, this desk with a white kind of like plastic on top, that used to be underneath this desk, so I would pull it out and it would give me a little bit more room. But I've got it there in the corner, and I've got my monitor sat on it, so I can, whenever I'm taking photographs of like pencils and what have you, I use that desk for the photographs because of the white backgrounds, because I want the photographs to be crisp and clear, and the white background gives me that ability to be able to show like a colour pencil core, say, really, really well against the white background. So I keep that there. You can see there my Caran d'Ache sharpener. I will be moving those box sets things of pencils, the Tombow Irrigation pencils, and then the other ones are, you can see there that the monitor's just stacked up on those box sets from Design. The Design watercolor pencils and colored pencils and pastel pencils. So it just makes it easier for us. So, and then if we swing on round here, onto this desk here as well, I've got all my external hard drives. Bit of a spaghetti mess underneath there. Got some sketch pads and what have you down there that I've just got easy access to. Some markers, some more markers down there, and sets that I've still got to get round to reviewing. I have this desk here, and this is where I do all my writing for the articles on the Art Gear Guide, and whenever I'm writing reviews for Colour Magazine and Kohlberg's Colour Magazine, so anything to do with writing, that's where I'll be doing it. So I don't have it all stacked up on the one desk the way it used to be, so I've got so much more room and so much It just makes things so much easier. Like I say, this desk here, originally I'd ordered a different desk. It was supposed to be slightly bigger, but this one came in any case. It was the wrong one, but rather than send it back, I just used it. But you can see here, I've got a little drawer here, and inside there is just like cables, things that I can be able to put, and I've got my, the little box that I need for doing live streams from Elgato, this little thing here. I always have a problem setting up the live stream stuff. I really love doing the live streams, but setting the stuff up for it is just one big massive pain in the backside. But you can see here as well, I've got loads of tins down there that I've got to get to. Some of the stuff I've already reviewed, but then there's a few bits and bobs down there I need to get round to reviewing. Same here, I've still got a lot of stuff stacked up here. Markers, that type of thing. And then background here, on top of these drawers, you know, I've got a couple of boxes there stacked up as well. And then I've got my new chair as well, which is just so much more comfortable than the old chair. The old chair piston had broke, so it wouldn't like go up and down. It just stayed down, which meant I was sat at a terrible angle, so it was really uncomfortable. And then, like I say, you know, I do have more storage there underneath the actual big table, the main table that I'll be doing my drawings at and what have you, the artwork. But that is it. This is kind of like my little palace, so to speak, my space where I can do my artwork, do the reviews. And I will say this, right, you know, since it's been set up now for a few days, and I've been in here doing different things like writing and getting things up and running, but there was a hesitancy within me to get things started. I don't know what it was. I don't know whether it was because, you know, it's all set out different, and it was just like taking a little bit of time to get used to getting everything right, or I don't know. When I was in the living room, I could just sit down and knew exactly what I was doing and knew exactly how to do it. But since I've been in here, like I say, for the first couple of days when everything was up and running, I just had that hesitancy. I tell you what I think it was. I was just enjoying sitting here doing nothing and just being in my own space. But now that I've got that out of my system, I'm ready now to crack on and start getting things moving again. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. I'll have showed you some images there throughout this video, just showing you what it looked like in the living room, and then what it looks like now, and the vast difference that being out here has created in the living room as well. So anyway, guys, I've rambled on way too long here for this studio review, but you know, I can't thank you enough, everybody who helped out about this. I mean, there was one person in particular, which I can't name the person, but the help that I got from that person was just unbelievable. But then there was other people as well that left donations and things like that, which have helped me do lots of different things. This, by the way, this little outhouse thing, this studio thing, it's all insulated and what have you. Everything is done properly, and like I say, it's the electrics and what have you are in here as well. So I'm really happy with it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. My first proper review will be the 72 set of the Derwent Chroma Flow. So that'll be the first review that I do in this new studio. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Thanks. Bye.